students, this is the fourth session of the chapter Boolean Algebra. In the last session, I had started the concept derivation of Boolean expression. In that, you had learnt about min terms, literals and sum of products form. In this session, we will learn about max terms. Max terms are the sum of all literals. What is a literal here? It's a single variable in a Boolean expression. It may be in its original form or a complemented form. So max term is a sum of all literals. It may be in original form or a complemented form. See the example of max term: x plus y, x bar plus z bar, etc. So sum of each literal is called as a max term. Now shorthand notation of max term. Before that, in max term, if the variable is in its original form, then value is taken as 0. If the variable is in its complemented form, then the value is taken as a 1 here. It is a vice versa of a min term. Original form 0, complemented form is taken as a value 1 here. So knowing this, we will see shorthand notation of a max term. So these steps are same. The only difference is taking the values of literals here. See I'll take same example. If we want to express the max term, x plus y needs to shorthand. First write down the given expression and then replace all complemented with 1 and non-complemented with 0. Here both are non-complemented. So x will be taken as 0, y will be taken as 0. You will get a binary number. So the decimal equivalent of this number is 0 and this is placed as a subscript of capital letter M, where M represents a max term here. So the M naught is the shorthand notation of the expression or a max term x plus y. See another example: x bar plus, I take the same example, x bar plus z bar. Replace the values. Complemented form is 1. Again this is complemented. This is also 1. 1 1 to the base 2. So this decimal equivalent is decimal number 3 and this is placed as a subscript of capital letter M. M3 is the shorthand notation of the expression x bar plus z bar. You guys already saw the meaning of a canonical expression in the last session. It is an expression which contains entirely of min terms or max terms. Canonical expressions are of two types. One is SOP, that is sum of a product, and another one is POS, that is product of a sum form. SOP has been covered in the last session. In this session, we will see about a product of a sum expression. It is denoted by the symbol pi. A Boolean expression which contains purely or entirely of min terms is termed as a POS expression, that is product of a sum expression. So example: x plus y, x bar plus y. This is one of the example for a POS expression. It is containing entirely of a max term. This is one max term and this is another max term. So this expression is also in the canonical form since it contains all the variables of the given expression. See another example here: x bar plus z, y plus z bar. This is also one of the POS expression, but it is not in canonical form here. Why? Because here y is missing and here variable x is missing. So this expression can be converted into canonical form. Now we will see the conversion of a POS expression to shorthand notation. See the example here: a plus b into a bar plus b bar. A plus b. Replace the complement with 1. Here A is non-complement, 0, B is also non-complement, this will be also 0. Binary number 0, 0 to the base 2 and place it as a subscript. It will be M0. Next one is A bar plus B bar. A bar is complement, so 1. Again B bar is also complement, 1. 1 to the base 2. It is the binary number 3, so subscripted as M3. It will be M0 into M3, that is pi of 0, 3. See this second one here, x bar plus y bar into x bar plus y into x plus y bar into x plus y. Write down the max terms here. First one, x bar plus y bar. X bar will be 1, y bar will also be 1. 1 to the base 2, it will be M3. Next one, x bar plus y. X bar is 1, y is 0. 1 to the base 2, it will be M2. X plus y bar. So x will be 0, y bar will be 1 to the base 2, it will be M1. Next is x plus y. X is 0, y is also 0 to the base 2, it will be M0. So multiply all the terms here, M0 into M1 into M2 into M3, that is pi of 0, 1, 2, 3. Next is conversion of shorthand notation back to POS expression. First example, pi of 1, 2, 3. 1 will be converted into binary equivalent 0, 1 to the base 2. I am taking the variables A, B and C here. 0 means in its original form, plus 1 will be in its complemented form. So first max term is A plus B bar. Next is 2. Binary equivalent is 1, 0 to the base 2. So next is here A bar plus B. Next 3. Binary equivalent is 1, 1 to the base 2. The max term will be A bar plus B bar. Now multiply all the terms here. A plus B bar into A bar plus B into A bar plus B bar. So this is the final POS expression for the given shorthand notation. Next example, pi of 3, 4, 5. First one is 3, binary equivalent 1 to the base 2. The max term will be x bar plus y bar. Next is 4, binary equivalent is 1, 0, 0. Max term will be x bar plus y plus z. Next is 5. So binary equivalent will be 1, 0, 1. This will be x bar plus y plus z bar. Multiply all the terms here. X bar plus y bar into x bar plus y plus z into x bar plus y plus z bar. So this is the final POS expression. Next we will see conversion of POS expression into canonical form, or they can also be called as max term expansion problems or min term expansion problems. First one is f of x, y, z is equal to x plus y into y plus z. Here in the first expression, in the first term, z is missing. Here x is missing. So it can be converted converted as x plus y plus, instead of z I can write z into z bar. Here it makes no difference since z into z bar is 0. So I can write here. Next one is x is missing. So x into x bar plus y plus z. Y plus z. Now apply distributive law to solve each of the terms here. First one will be x plus y plus z into x plus y plus z bar. This one x plus y plus z into x bar plus y plus z. So here x plus y plus z, here also x plus y plus z. This will be x plus y plus z into x plus y plus z bar, and the last one x bar plus y plus z. Convert this into shorthand notation. First one will be 0, 0, 0 to the base 2. This will be 0, 0, 1 to the base 2. Next is 1, 0, 0 to the base 2. 0, 0, 0 will be m0. This will be m1. And the last one will be m4, or pi of 0, 1, 4. See the next one. F of a, b, c is equal to a plus b into a bar plus c into a bar plus b bar into a plus c bar. Convert this. First one a plus b plus c is missing. So c into c bar. Second one b is missing. A bar plus b into b bar plus c. Third one c is missing. A bar plus b bar plus c bar. Last one b is missing. A plus b bar plus c bar. Solve this using distributive law. First one a plus b plus c, then a plus b plus c bar. Next one a bar plus b plus c, a bar plus b bar plus c. Next one a bar plus b bar plus c, a bar plus b bar plus c bar. And the last one here a plus b plus c bar, a plus b bar plus c bar. A bar plus b bar plus c, a bar plus b bar c is repeated, and again here a plus b plus c bar, a plus b plus c bar is repeated. So this will be now a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c bar, a bar plus b plus c, a bar plus b bar plus c, a bar plus b bar plus c bar, and the last one a plus b bar plus c bar. Convert this into shorthand notation. A plus b plus c will be 0, 0, 0 to the base 2 into 0, 0, 1 to the base 2. This will be 1, 0, 0 to the base 2. Next one 1, 1, 0 to the base 2. This will be 1, 1, 1 to the base 2. Last one 0, 1, 1 to the base 2. Start subscripting. First one is m0 into m1 into m4 into m6 into m7 into m3 or pi of 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 3, 4, 6 and 7. Next problem, f of ABC is equal to a plus c bar, a plus b, b bar plus c. So convert that. Here in the first term b is missing, a plus b, b bar plus c bar. Next term c is missing, a plus b plus c, c bar. Last term a is missing, a bar plus b bar plus c. Solve the first one, a plus b plus c bar into a plus b bar plus c bar, a plus b plus c into a plus b plus c bar, and the last one, a plus b bar plus c, a bar plus b bar plus c. A plus b plus c bar and a plus b plus c bar is repeated. So this will be a plus b plus c bar, a plus b bar plus c bar, a plus b plus c. This one, a plus b bar plus c. Last one, a plus b bar plus c. Convert this into shorthand notation. A plus b plus c bar will be 0, 0, 1 to the base 2. Next is 0, 1, 1 to the base 2. 0, 0, 0 to the base 2. This one, 0, 1, 0 to the base 2. Last one, 1, 1, 0 to the base 2. This will be m1 into m2 into m0 into, this is m3, m1, m3, m0, this is m2, and the last one m6 or pi of 0, 1, 2, 3 and 6. Now we will see how to derive an expression, that is POS expression. See the first question. Consider a Boolean function f of a comma b such that output is 1 if and only if one of the input is 1. So what they gave here? Output is 1 if and only if one of the input combination is 1. Otherwise 0 in all the other cases. They already gave a truth table here. See here, output is 1 only if one of the input is 1. In both the combinations here, B is 1, so output is 1, A is 1, output is 1. In both the cases, in the rest two cases, for 0, 0, output is 0, for 1, 1, output is also 0. Now, we have to make a separate column for max terms. Write down the max terms here. For first combination 0, 0, max term will be A plus B, 0, 1, A plus B bar, 1, 0, A plus A bar plus B. Last one is A bar plus B bar. In case of max terms, you have to extract only those expression or terms which has the output as 0. So in this case, two plus b and a bar plus b bar. So multiply both the terms here. A plus b into a bar plus b bar. This is the derived expression from the given truth table. Next question. A logical network has two inputs x and y and an output z. The relationship between inputs and outputs are as follows. So what they give here, when x is 0, y is 0, then z is 1. So when x is 0, y is 0. Plot the truth table. When x is 0, y is 0, z is 1. And then when x is 0, y is 1, z is 0. For 0, 1, z will be 0. Output z will be 0. Third combination, when x is 1, y is 0. When x is 1, y is 0, then z is 1. Last combination, x is 1, y is 1, then z is 0. We have to derive a POS expression here. So make a separate column for max terms here and derive only those expressions which contains output and 0. So this combination 0 and 1, it will be x plus y bar. Next is this combination 1 1, it will be x bar plus y bar. Now multiply both the terms here. X plus y bar into x bar plus y bar. So this will be the derived expression. See the next one. A Boolean function f is defined on three variables x, y and z. The output is 1 if and only if number of ones in input is odd. Otherwise 0 in all the other cases. Draw the truth table and express it in canonical POS form. See the condition here. Function is f defined on three variables x, y and z. Output will be 1 if and only if number of ones in input is odd. Otherwise 0 in all the other cases. First draw the truth table. Write down all the combination of input values. Start writing the output here. See the first combination of input. All the three inputs are 0. So output will be 0. Here 0, 0, 1. Number of ones in this combination is odd. So only 1 is present. So output will be 1. Again in this case 0, 1, 0. Odd number of ones. Output is 1. But here even number of ones are there in this combination. So output is 0. Again here 1, 0, 0. Odd number of ones. 1, 0, 1. Even number of ones. Output is 0. Even number of ones in next cases. So output is 0. And the last combination. Odd number of ones. Output will be 1. So start writing the max terms here. For first combination. A plus B plus C, and then this one 0, 1, 1. A plus B bar plus C bar, and then 1, 0, 1. So it will be A bar plus B plus C, and the next one 1, 1, 0. It will be A bar plus B bar plus C. So multiply all the max terms here. A plus B plus C into A plus B bar plus C bar into A bar plus B plus C into A bar plus B bar plus C. You can also express this in shorthand notation. So what it will be 0, 0, 0 to the base 2 into 0, 1, 1 to the base 2 into 1, 0, 1 to the base 2 into 1, 1, 1 0 to the base 2, and this will be m0 into m3 into 101. It is m5 into m6. That is pi of 0, 3, 5 and 6. You can take down this table to summarize minterms and max terms. With this, I am going to end this session. In the next session, I am going to start the new concept. Before that, you have to be perfect in minterms and max terms. So, you do watch the videos, and if you are having any doubts, contact me. Thank you.